Assalamualaikum everyone, Ramzanul Mubarak. This is Cynthia Islam in front of you. Today we are going to talk about the chapter 6, which actually deals with all the four main sections of mathematics, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So let's get started. In this section, there is nothing more serious about this to learn or to elaborate these things. We are just directly going to the mathematics, and in today's lesson we will talk about these 10 maths. Every single one are equally important, so please keep notice on every single detail, and if you need, then you can pause as well. Pause, write it down in your copy, and then do your study. So let's get started. We are starting with the number 1, that is Reza is inviting 6 friends to his house. He has 85 boroi. How many boroi will each friend get? Is there any remaining boroi? So actually they have 85 boroi and they have 6 friends. Among 6 friends they need to divide 85 boroi, and after division, after distributing that, how many boroi will be remaining over there? So in this regard, what you need to do, just see here. As usual, we start with the phrase given that the number of boroi is 85, that is given here. Then the number of friends is 6. So each friend will get, obviously, to get the answer we need to do the division. Then 85 by 6 equals to 14, and REM means remaining 1. So your answer would be 14 boroi and there will be 1 boroi left. So if you distribute the borois among 6 friends, then 1 will be remaining only. So how did we get this answer? Here you need to do the rough. In each and every word problem you need to show the rough, like how did you get the answer, such as just look at over here. We have divided 85 by 6 and this is how we get the result. And though we have get the result, we had 1 over here and that's not been divided by 6, so it is always being a rem or remaining, whatever you say. Okay, so this is how you need to do the answer. For the shortage of time, I have just given here dots, but in your exam you have to write it down properly, or even you can do the inverted commas or the commas, whatever you say. Now number 2, the price of a pencil is 20 taka and that of an exercise book is 25 taka. Exercise book mean what? Khata. Then how many taka will be needed to buy 5 pencils and 6 exercise books? 20 taka each is the price of 1 pencil and 25 taka each is the price of 1 exercise book. Then obviously we need to do the multiply to get the result. So just like that, go to the solution. Start your math with given that. What is given? The price of 1 pencil is 20 taka and the price of 5 pencil is what? 20 into 5 is equal to 100. I didn't do the rough over here, but as I have said it before that, in every single word problem you have to submit the rough for better understanding of a teacher. Then the price of 1 exercise book is 25 taka, that is given in your book. Then the price of 6 exercise book would be what? Again the multiplication, that is 150 taka. Then total taka will be needed, as we have said here, that how many taka will be needed to buy 5 pencils and 6 exercise books. So that is obviously do the addition. Then in the addition we just add 2 results and get our ultimate result. Then come to number 3. 3 parts out of 5 parts of a 60-meter long ribbon. Understand carefully. 3 parts out of 5 parts of a 60-meter long ribbon are given to Ruma. How many meters of the ribbon does Ruma get? 3 parts out of 5 means 3 by 5 actually. 5 ভাগের 3 ভাগ of a 60-meter long ribbon are given to Ruma. then how many meters of the ribbon she will get. So in number 3, just like that, the length of the ribbon is 60 meter, and 5 parts length of the ribbon becomes what? 60 by 5 means 6 meter. Then Ruma got 3 parts of the ribbon. Among the 5 parts, Ruma got 3. So she got 6 into 3 means 18 meter of the ribbon. 60 meter ribbons, 18 meter has given to Ruma, and this is the calculation. You can pause the video, you can go for the better understanding. Okay, then go to number 4. 4 is a little bit easier. There are 55 books in each almirah. How many books are there in 12 such almirahs? If one almirah can contain 55 books, then the almirahs like this contain how many books in 12 such almirahs? So just like that, you can see that in every single maths we start our math with the phrase given that, because this information whatever we get, this is from our book. That's why you have to say given that. Okay, then given that number of books in one almirah is 55, and the number of the books in 12 almirah would be what? Obviously the multiplication. Without multiplication you cannot get the answer, right? Then it is what? 55 into 12 is equal to 660. 55 into 12, 0 and 11. 11. Then 5. Okay. 5, 6. Yep. Then 0, 6. And 6. Yep. So this is how you need to figure it out. This is your rough, and as I have said before, in every single math you need to show the rough. Then number 5. In a class there are 44 students. How many benches will be needed for 4 students to sit in each bench? How many benches will be needed for 4 students to sit in each bench? So in each bench 4 students will be seated. To sort out the 44 students of a class, how many seats will be needed? Then go to number 5, that given that number of the student is 44 and capacity of the bench is 4. Capacity in Bangla we say it dharan khamata. So capacity of the bench is 4. Then the need of the bench is what? We obviously need to divide the students number by the capacity of the bench, and this is how we can get this answer. Just like the rough, 44 by 4. Here we have a timetable of 11, right? 11, yes, 4 and 44, yes. This is how you need to figure it out. Okay, then number 6. Number 5 and 6 are pretty same. That's why I'm just not going to explain this anymore. But as I have showed number 5, so obviously you have got number 6. So you can pause the video and you can get this answer as well. Thank you.